Ethan Miller had what many would call the American dream. A stable job in Manhattan, a beautiful wife named Emily, and a little daughter, Lily, who adored him. His parents, Robert and Linda, had moved in with them 2 years ago. After his father's health began to decline, Ethan believed in family, in unity. He wanted to care for his parents and be a loving husband at the same time. But things weren't easy. At home, tension built quietly, like a pressure cooker. Emily, once deeply in love with Ethan, began to feel suffocated. The shared space, cultural clashes with the in-laws, and the lack of privacy slowly turned affection into frustration. One evening, after an argument over dinner arrangements, Emily finally said it out loud. "Ethan, I can't do this anymore. I want us to live separately. Either we get our own place, or I don't think I can stay in this marriage." Ethan was stunned. "Emily, they're my parents. They need me. Dad is sick. Mum can barely walk without support. And I'm your wife," she shot back. "I need you to. I didn't sign up to live like a caretaker in your parents' house." Days passed. Ethan tried everything, negotiating with his parents, talking to Emily, proposing compromises, but every attempt failed. His father said, "Son, if you leave us now, you'll regret it when we're gone. Don't forget who raised you." His mother cried every night, afraid of being abandoned, and Emily grew colder by the day. At work, Ethan smiled. At home, he broke down. No one saw the storm inside him. Not his friends, not his family. He felt like a failure as a son, as a husband, and as a man. Then came Friday. It was a regular morning. He kissed Lily's forehead and whispered, "Daddy loves you most." He went to the office like always, but inside, something had died days ago. At 11:47 a.m., Ethan sent a message to the family group chat. "I'm sorry I tried to make everyone happy. Please come pick up my body." At first, they thought it was a bad joke, but when no one could reach him, panic arrived. By the time Emily and his parents arrived at Ethan's office, police had already cordoned off the scene. Ethan had locked himself in the office washroom and ended his life with a licensed handgun he had for home protection. On the floor was a folded note addressed to everyone. The note read, "To my beloved wife, my parents, and my baby girl. I never wanted to choose between you. I carried your needs on my back, but forgot to care for my own. No man should ever be forced to break to keep others whole. Emily, I loved you. I still do. I wish we had tried harder. Mom, Dad, I was proud to be your son, but I wasn't strong enough. And to my Lily, I am sorry. I won TB. There to see you grow up. Tell her that Daddy loved her more than anything in this world. And that love, sometimes, wasn't enough to survive." Aftermath. Emily collapsed at the door. She screamed his name, begged him to come back. His mother fainted. His father wept silently, gripping the arm of the chair in the hallway. Lily, too young to understand, kept asking, "Where's Daddy?" Ethan was buried 2 days later. The home they all fought over stood quiet and empty now, a place filled with regret, echoing the voices of a man who only wanted peace, and lost his life trying to create it for others. Life lesson: sometimes we don't realize the weight someone carries until it breaks them. Ethan's story isn't rare, it's just untold. Family pressures, emotional neglect, and lack of mental health support can destroy the strongest people. Let this be a reminder: talk, listen, heal before silence becomes permanent. If you liked this story, you might also like another one called The Man Who Cried Blood. It's about a guy who cut open his finger, and when his colleagues came to help, they saw blood coming out of his mouth too. They rushed him to the hospital. But on the way, he opened his eyes and said, "Don't take me to the hospital." It's a long story. What did he mean? To find out, watch The Man Who Cried Blood. Until then, thank you for watching. And remember, subscribe to our channel to get all our new stories. Also hit the bell icon so you never miss a story. Thanks for listening.